Hey guys, Alana here. So I'm coming at you with one of the probably more rare videos on my channel. Um, I I know when I first started the channel, I said I was going to be doing like transgender videos and stuff like that, but there's not usually a lot of times where I have a lot to talk about on it. So they are fewer and far between, and I do apologize about that. But again, if anybody has any specific questions or wants to wants to make anything known, feel free to send me a message or Sirius a message, and we will definitely get back to you on that. I mean, it definitely would help us out too. So, but really, the reason I'm coming at you with a new video for this is there is. I mean, I've been so to give you guys a little backstory. I've been doing my transition for 3 years now, so there's not usually times where I trip up and I have issues, and I mean I've developed a skin so thick that it just it's very rare, very very rare. So it's one of those things where when um I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday when Wednesday happened, it really threw me off kilter for quite a few days. So um it's not that anything one particular event happened. It was just everything, I think. Everything piling on top of each other. Like at one of my jobs, people every now and then will call me sir. And that right there, I mean, part of me wants to just reach over the counter and just, clonk them, but I can't because I'm working. And it's not like I, present as a guy at work either. It's just they're being stupid and ignorant, and it's not okay. And insurance was having issues. There was just quite a few issues piling on top of each other. So I mean, really, the main reason I'm thinking of for this video is just to point out that people might say or react to a transgender person differently than a normal person, and I just want you to see that as a transgender person, as these things have happened to me before, and I even started transitioning in my hometown, so I've seen it more than most people in my situation have. Most people won't even go back to their hometown because they're so afraid, and that's not really okay. I mean, why do one of the questions I came up with when I had my issues and stuff like that on Wednesday was, why do we have to be the strong ones? Why do we have to, you know, just go through? I'm having a loss for words. Why do we have to, fight for 100% everything that we want? When, if I had just stayed a guy, there'd be no issue, and I would still be living a life that, granted it was a lie to me, but everyone would be able to accept. And how is that okay? I mean, I don't see it. I mean, I know I'm not considering ever switching back. I mean, to me, that's not the right choice. But some people, when they're introduced to some of these problems and are introduced to these challenges, it's like they do tend to, kilter and say, okay, I can't do this. And that will never be the answer I give. That will never be the contemplation I would give. And I was even asked a question that, made me take a step back, but it was like, why didn't you ask this 3 years ago? You know? Because, like, when I was initially telling people about me, I was like, okay, if you have any questions, say them. I don't care what they are. Just ask. Get them out on the floor. And I can understand, okay, I'm giving you big news. You're not 100%. You need a process, but 3 years? That's no. Um, and I know quite a few transgender people, and even my, natural born friends, like, girls or guys, would if you look at him today and said, is this what Alana really wants? Is this what Alana really needs? They would say yes without any, hesitation. So it's like, how can something that's obviously super, super good for me and anybody else that's going through the whole process like I'm going to, how can it be bad for us? And why isn't it accepted? I just don't get it. I really don't. And it's very, very ignorant, and it's very, very hateful to see all the people that when they find out that, somebody is transgender, that they would do things and act in a way that they would never act to another person. Even somebody that's gay or bi or, whatever. They are okay with that, whereas transgender's not? Huh? I mean, and you guys watch my channel, you are potential. This might be the first video you're finding, and that's great, and I welcome you. And I hope that with more exposure to me and my friend Sirius, who's not transgender, again, if you're just coming to this channel, my best friend Sirius, she's not transgender, but she's a huge supporter. And that right there shows that not everybody is going to react in the same way, but there are people that, I could walk down the street today and, all of a sudden somebody say, oh, look, there's a transgender person, let's, injure them, or let's do something that would be potentially deadly to me. And, I mean, I'm not saying I'm afraid to walk down the street, but that's a very real possibility. I'm full-time. I've been full-time for 3 years, and so you'll see and hear, I've seen and heard comments that I should never have even heard. I should never have even seen. And I've thought things when I go into the next town over, do I need to get my pepper spray? Do I need to have a taser on me? I mean, I'm not a violent person, but do I need to defend myself? It, there's so many issues with transitioning in this world that one of the questions that I came up with was just I don't understand, and I will never have a good answer for it. So, I mean, I'm hoping one day that I don't know if people can fully understand, and that's fine. As long as they can just accept the fact that, okay, you were born a guy, you turned into a girl, or vice versa. That's fine. As long as we can coexist in this world, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want for people. So, I know this is a lot more real than I normally get into on the videos, but when it comes to issues like these, they're very, very close and dear to my heart. So, if anybody has any questions for myself or Sirius, feel free to look on the channel. In the About section, there should be an email for me, and if it's a question for her, I will definitely forward it to her, and she would be more than happy to answer any questions. Again, I'm Alana. I'm the transgender person, and she is what I've been told is called a cis person, just a natural born person. That's all I'm going to say about it. But, and so if you have a question for her from her perspective of being a friend to a transgender person, just send it to that email, and she'll definitely get it. So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna end this video here. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm getting up the Minecraft stuff. I'm gonna be posting another one of those videos soon, and we'll have more WoW stuff coming out in the pike, and of course some more Loot Crate stuff. And if you like what me and her are doing on this channel, feel free to like and subscribe our channel. So, this is Alana signing off.